Fuck you! Fuck you. I'll think you're cool. Okay. You're a butthole. Jordan, you don't respond to my bloody texts!
Muchacho, do you expect me to whip out my iPad in the middle of my shift?
Yeah? Exposition.
What?
What? Have you ever played Payday 2? It's a very fun game. What is the purpose of a government? I don't know, to make sure people don't go outside ass naked. Good point. What the piss, bro? You smell like ass. You're a terrible brother who tries to ruin my company. Wrong. Wrong, because I literally gave you early access to Jesse's extreme cock-blocking adventure. Fuck Finn Balor. Fuck Jacob Birmingham. Speak to me, child. Hey, speak to me.
Off, piece of
Yo, Jordan, my boy, how's it been? You been flexing your muscles?
Have you ever played your own Soccer Ball Story Mode? You know, the sequel to Minecraft Story Mode?
No, I haven't. Because it doesn't exist. Go to hell!
I hate cheesecake! I'm better at rapping than you! Stop that little brat! Should I say rat? Cause you was like a little bonehead! Put on the bonehead bone! Better! Rabbit! Tapped out! Wrapped out! Mapped out my whole scheme! Patricia in my dream! But went the weasel because I fucking shot him!
Butt Crack Jack versus Ballsack Mac. I'm gonna blow a gasket. You stole my kidney stone.
I like Jackpot.
Roderick rules. Roderick rules. Fuck you. Ouch. Right in the circuits. Fuck you too, buddy. Jesse's Cock-Blocking Adventure is a video game released alongside the Atari 2600 in 1977. The game featured Jesse, and you had to play with rats to beat the game. The main menu was very detailed. Where's the part where Jesse is cock-blocking? How did this come out if the concept of Jesse didn't exist until 2015? Why do you play with rats to beat the fucking game? Why are you lying to the public? Calm, Jacob. These are all very good questions, with answers that I do not have as I did not develop the game. Valve developed it in collaboration with Epic Games.
Which is a good contrast for Epic Games since they released the Phineas and Ferb Battle Pass back in 1977. Valve had a very good relationship with Epic Games, considering Half-Life 2 was primarily developed by Epic Games. The leaked beta of the game was mostly developed by Valve, but a lot of things from the beta changed since Epic Games took over. This is why the beta was dark and gritty, as some people would say, because Valve was creating the game. Gabe Newell thought very fondly of the idea of adding Justin from Lanky Box as an unlockable character after completing the main game. This is why you can see a teaser of Justin in action in the 2004 trailer for Half-Life 2. Later, Valve started work on Left 4 Dead, a game featuring Francis and his brother Luigi, and together they would have to survive the evil Damien Priest clones and become the President of the United States of America. This time, Valve wasn't working with Epic Games this time, but rather they worked with Microsoft Game Studios to create the masterpiece known as Left 4 Dead. What did Left 4 Dead include? Very good question, Mr. Axe. Well, you see, it started when Microsoft Game Studios pitched the idea of adding Jack Black as an unlockable survivor, but Gabe Newell didn't think that was a very good idea, since he thought it would make the game too cheesy. And so Microsoft Game Studios went back to the drawing board and came back to Valve with the idea of adding a weapon known as the Magnificent Finn Balor Finder, which would try to look for the nearest Finn Balor stand. Gabe Newell was skeptical at first, but let Microsoft Game Studios go on with their idea. The Finn Balor stand would include health, ammo, and even Finn Balor himself. After 10 years in development, Microsoft Game Studios eventually cut the concept and instead tried adding a thermonuclear garden gnome who could talk, known as Noam Chomsky. Gabe Newell thought the idea of having a garden gnome that you could carry with you and he would talk to you like a friend was a really kick-ass idea, as Gabe Newell said. They eventually added him into Left 4 Dead, but somehow Microsoft Game Studios encountered a bug with the gnome that would create a copy of the gnome, except blue, the original gnome being red. The blue gnome would speak inappropriately of the player, and in the end, Valve canceled the game entirely as well as another game they were working on at the time, which is Half-Life 2 Episode 3. They fired the employees of Microsoft Game Studios for adding a vulgar and offensive garden gnome to their beloved game Left 4 Dead. Valve tried to silence any further news regarding the cancellation of Left 4 Dead, and instead tried to create a new type of game called Among Us, until Valve was bought out by Mojang Specifications and later went out of business.
End of story.